I've got a bit of a mess going on in the office. Well, not a bit. It's a real mess, and I need to sort it out. Now I've got some shelves up in the top of the office. I want to make up some boxes that I can put all the paperwork into, hide it away, just try and tidy things up a bit. I've got some plywood here, 5.5mm plywood. I'm going to use that for the sides. I've measured up in the office, and I think I can get a box 40 centimeters square. So that's what I'm going to do, is going to knock up some boxes 40 centimeters square, and then try and give a bit of a unique finish on it. We'll give it a go. So let's crack on. First things first, let's get this marked up. The boxes are going to be square, 40 centimeters. So 40, 80, 120. Right, so here's my thinking. My table saw is a bit small, and I've got to cut this great big length. So what I'm thinking is, if it's cut in half, it'll be easier to handle. So I've set up my workmate at one end and the workmate at the other, with the table saw balanced on a log. What could go wrong? It's going to be fine. Kind of worked. It's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but that's the hardest one done, and I can always play in the edges of that. Let's do the rest. I had a bit of a think about the way I did it yesterday, and I think I might be able to use some of my dad's old tools and do it a bit better. So I'm gonna have a look through. I think in here he's got a circular saw. Let's have a look. That will be just the ticket. Looks like it's a self-assembly, but this should do it. Well, that was interesting. Just got a mad rain shower, so I've shifted everything inside so I can crack on in here now. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is got to try and square up the bases and get them to the same size as the pieces that we cut. So see, you've got a bit of a gap there, so I need to cut the bases down to fit inside of the side pieces. Kind of show you what I mean. What I want to do is have each piece going on the outside of the base like that, with a slight bit of overlap. Let's do a bit of measuring and then a bit of cutting and see how it goes. Not at all happy with that. It's dead wavy. So I'm going to get the sander out and bring that square. That's awful. Damn it, man. That's a bit better. A bit more better. Half of the pencil line left. Job's a good one. That's close enough for me, thank you. For now we've got a good square. That's pretty damn good. So I want a little bit of an overhang here for the next board to go into. Then mark up on here, that's the outside edge. I want that bit to be the outside of the board, which is there. So those are the offcuts. Not too bad. That's the sides and the bottom cut. Now what I'm going to do is the pieces inside. What I need to do is cut across there and across there to create enough of the supports inside the 4 boxes that I'm going to make. So what I'm aiming at is I'm going to take this wood, clamped a brace on the deck of the ripsaw. I'm hoping I can get a 45-degree angle. It's a little bit off. There we go. 4 corners, 1 for each of the box edges. We've got now a load of these corners set. There's a load of these little feathery things, so I'm going to get those sanded off a bit, and then that'll be fine. There's some nice ridges actually going up and down these wood that are created from the bandsaw, and really rough edges, which is going to be ideal for the glue to key to. So I'm going to keep that as is. So I've got myself a brand new nail gun. I say brand new, I bought it about 4 years ago and it's sat in the box. I've just got it out. I've just given it a test. It scared the crap out of myself. Oh yeah, the nails are too long for the piece that I'm actually working on, so I'm going to have to devise a way of cutting off the excess inside the boxes, but we'll work on that. I think I've got another plan for that. Anyway. Right, so here's what I'm thinking. Take this base and I hold it up against my block, which is square. I might even get the set square actually on the other side as well. Then I know it's going to be level. Then take the inside, one of the insides, the 45-degree triangle bit, and then place it where it's going to be. So up against that corner edge, right there. Okay. Then take the gun, scare the crap out of myself, single pin in. What? There we go then. Incredibly dusty, but done for today really. I think I'm going to have to do some more again tomorrow. I've created 4 boxes so far. I've still got to do the dressing of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some and get my router, and going to put some grooves in the boxes, and then I'm going to flame them so that they get a bit of an old look, fit the lids, and cut out the extra nails that are in there, and then fit the ropes, and then that'll be that. Day 3 of boxes will be tomorrow. Well, will be for me, not for you. Shorter video, but editing all that malarkey. Alright, anyway, that's it for now. I'll catch you tomorrow. So here we go, third part. So we've got the boxes made up. I've got 4 of them now, or 4 base frames. Next bit is going to be to sort of dress them. Right, so I've got the box all smoothed off. This one, I've got the lid done, ready to go on. Next thing is to do the detailing. So what I want to do is, as I say, I want to try and replicate that, the crate look. So I'm going to try, I don't know if it's work or not, but I'm going to put a groove using the rotor straight the way across the box and see what it looks like. Hopefully kind of make it look a bit like a crate, but I don't know, we'll see. So let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Somebody shoot my dog, please. Making a right old racket. Okay, so I've got a bit too deep there, I think. What I want to do, that might have gone through. And another beach find is this one. Pop this as handles on either side. I think it will give it a good look. Put these ropey handles on. I don't know how big they're going to be yet. So what I've got to do is measure up roughly my hand. I think it's going to be about there. And then mark it up, drill it. I think the right rope, enough space out there. That is 12 centimeters. Oh, and that. God, this rope's good. Oh, got ya. There we have it. Pretty cool. There we go then. First one done. Three more to go. What I'm trying to do now is work out the best way to get this to fit as a lid. Sometimes it might just have a better corner to start with. That's not too bad actually. That's not too bad. So if I start it there, I've got overhang here, bit of a gap there, so I need to start it there. Yep. Well, let's get the pencil and start marking them. All I need to do now is sand up to those lines, take that off, and we should have a good fitting lid. Right, so today I'm doing the lids and finishing off the last 3 boxes. bit of an issuette that I've encountered is I've made this lid on this particular box a bit too snug, and I can't get the bugger back out again. I've got it in, it's gone in. I can't. So what I'm going to have to do is I've gone and got the first one. I'll use that as a template. I'll line it up over the top, draw the circle in, drill it, and then have to use that to lift it out. Whoops. Look at that. Done it again, flip me. Got to get the bloody hole. We've got a bit more of a gap on this side there this time, so that's all right. Right, last box left to sand and lid, then we can groove them. Let's crack on. Because the lid, these battens that I've put in are a bit too long, so I'm having to cut them down so that the lid goes inside, recesses inside. So I've scrawled all the way down, all the way around the box, and then I'm chipping, don't know if that's a word, these out to try and, well, make sure that the lid is flush. That's all of the lids made up to size now. So last thing, drill through the hole so that I can actually get them back out properly. And this time I've got a bit of a scrap piece underneath, so I'm hoping I can get a nice clean cut on the bottom of it. So we'll see. Try and find the middle. That's it then. The boxes are done. Well, all the cutting and fitting are done. Now I've just got to oil the buggers and then that's it. So look at this. Difference between the oiled bit and the not. Colours are awesome. Right, nearly done. Found myself a new gas canister, and so I can finally do the last box. I didn't oil the last box. I want to try to see if I can flame it, so that's what I'm going to give it a go now and see how it comes out. Not bad at all, that. Okay. My new antique box. I'm going to try that in the office against the others, and I'm going to do a bit of testing oil on the inside of this just to see how it will come up with oil as well, and then decide if I'm going to leave it like this or oil it. So let's try that. That's not bad actually. It's come out, it's almost like cartoon exaggeration. Go out. Yeah. It's gonna have to oil this one as well. Looks good. So yeah, let's do that. It's a bit weird, the office is we've got the boxes done. Oh, crikey, Briley, Bob. Oh. So, boxes are done. Now I need to do something with this light. I've got an overhead light that I've got at the moment sort of just rested on the shelf, and what I want to do is I want to make it so I can attach it to the shelf more permanently, move it out of the way, because at the moment it's in the way of the boxes. So I've got to try and think of a way of doing that. I'd like, ideally, to be able to swivel it, angle it, and extend it. So I'll try and think how I could do that with the bits and bobs that I've got in the garage without making it look completely rubbish. Now have a think. Right. What I'm thinking is I'm going to sacrifice one of these, which is one of the light stands that came with the lights, because I want to get this centre pole piece. That is the bit that I want to use, because that's got the extender arms in it. Right, so that I'm going to combine with, here's me thinking anyway, combine that with this old bike wheel, because then I've got the ability to take all of these spokes out, put the pole on the side, so then I can turn it and angle it where I want. And I've found also these angle brackets. What I'm thinking is, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and use this bolt hole through here, and then make up a sort of a U bracket, and then I can attach the U bracket to the bottom of the shelf, put this through the U bracket. Then I've got to figure a way of attaching that pole to the center of that hub somehow. Not sure how I'm going to do that yet. And that will give me then the ability to spin it round, at least spin it round and then extend it out. I'm not going to have the tilty up and downy thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to figure that out because I've only got one axle. So let's get this apart and give it a go. There we go. So that's the bit we don't need. This is the bit that we do need. Pull out these one dusty hub. In fact, let's give it a bit of a clean up. Tell you what we'll do. There's a bit of weight on there, but if I can find something heavy duty enough version of this, it might just get away with it. Really see if I can find something else, a bit more stronger. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what we got in the magic drawer. What I've found is this. Here's the thinking. That'll go around the back of the axle. I will pass that through the bar in a couple of places, and then try and create a thread on the end of this bar. Put some plate on the back, strengthen that, screws onto that. Job's a good one. So first of all, let's try and get this tighter on this axle. That's not bad actually. Pretty much locked on. It's almost where I want that to lie. Wouldn't let it lie. Oh, beauty! Look at that. That looks pretty damn parallel. Yeah, so there we go. So I'm going to sort of have it like that. I think that'll work. So I'm going to thread these. I'm going to cut them down as well, but I might use it as a bit of practice first of all, because I've not done it before. So this is my dad's old tap and die set. To be honest with you, which ones are taps and which ones are dies, I'm not entirely sure. I found this in here, which is an M6. I'm hoping that seems about the right sort of size. Ooh, it's bob on. So So now I've just got to find a thingy, an holder, what fits the right sort of size, and I think this one will do it. Then how's this going to work? Oh, there we go. Look at that! That's amazing. It's actual, you know, cut. Now, I've got a couple of options. I could either do it bit by bit, that's going to take ages, or I can bend them back out again, put the thread on, bend it back together again, and that will be faster. Yeah, let's do that. Bend it back out, thread it, bend it back together, job's a good one. Right then, so let's finish that off. Oh, missed, it's a bit small to hit that. Which way around was it? Was it that way? I can't remember. That's you beauty. I want to try and find a M6 nut now. Make sure it fits. Let's do that. Let's find a nut. Which one's a 6? I don't know. It's a locking nut. There. Yep. Seems to work. Look at that. Ding ding ding. My first thread. Pleased with that. Right. Just got to repeat that on the other side, and then we can work out how to fit it up. So that's that cut level. Axly thing. So hopefully these will work out to be bob on with what they are, with a bolt hole like that. And that is not too bad actually. There we go then. So that's the frame made. Now I just need to cut that off at the back, level that off at the top, and then go and bolt it in place. That's that then. Look at that. So the new boxes in place, done and dusted. So next thing is to try and get the rest of the office sorted. So I've got to get everything out and redecorate. So new painting, and then I'm also going to put in some sound deadening because the sound in here isn't brilliant. That's the next. So why not click on that subscribe button to be updated for the next one. And yeah, come along for the ride. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Rich, and this is It's Adventure.